it means a lot that you had me on. So that's really great. Thank you.
I really am proud of him. To see him publish his first novel, which is a horror anthology, something he really enjoys. And man, I've learned so much and gained a greater respect for him. I can see how much he's grown. And of course, a lot of it has to do, unfortunately, with the passing of his father, the great Bob Ottone. It was just, I think, a month after my mom passed. So yeah, it's still brutal, especially this time of year for him as he's getting ready to celebrate Halloween, and he can't celebrate it with his father the same way anymore. This time of year also marks my mom's birthday, which is October 16th. So it is weird not to be able to wish her a happy birthday, send her a birthday card, spend it with her. So yeah, I get it. And he channeled his sorrow into creativity. He had these ideas, but I'm sure just like me, once you lose someone that close to your mortality becomes a big question mark, because it could happen to anyone at any time, and that sucks. It really does. So what do you do with this life? I mean, obviously you have to deal with your grief, and one of the surefire ways of being able to channel some of that grief is through your creative process, whether it is writing a book, drawing, painting, acting, singing, writing a song about that, making a movie about that, or whatever it is. There is incredible release, and there can be great triumph from that tragedy. And Robert's a testament to that. He came out with this anthology. It's available now. You can buy it and support him, which I encourage you to do. Obviously, you can check him out on Instagram and on the websites he listed. We'll have them in the show notes. And I love some of his answers. Don't be afraid to be weird or the things that are inside you. It's basically being unafraid to challenge yourself. Step out of the comfort zone. It seems to be a common theme here on the show. And many of the podcasts I've listened to, that's such a common theme. We're so used to being in this certain routine and doing things a certain way that we lose sight of challenging ourselves and stepping out of our comfort zones and trying something different. And it may be writing a book, decorating your house for Halloween in a creative way, making that unique Halloween costume from scratch, especially this time of year. So, hey, that's something to look forward to. There's so much out there. Create. Have fun with it, like he said. Especially with writing, you get into this serious mode and it's got to be just right. The words are going to be here. Oh, what am I going to do? This story, It is a hard process. I understand. I've written my screenplay, written my theatrical show, and I understand. But at the same time, man, you look back at it and like, I wrote this? I created these characters. They live and breathe in my world. I mean, I tell you, some of these characters I've created, they're real to me. And I'm so glad I created them and pushed forward. Like, you have to step back sometimes, but that's the beauty of it. You can come back and pick up where you left off with a new set of eyes and a new mindset. But I'm really glad to see the man he's become, and I can't wait for the next anthology. I ordered his. I have to start reading it, and I will, just in time for Halloween, as should you. So give him some love. Buy the book. Check it out. Support him. And I will list that in the show notes on the artistreallymatters.com. You can see other episodes. I will have more artists for the rest of the month, as you will see. Next will be another author, And he's also an illustrator. He has done the cover art for his books, too. And he's my first international guest, hailing from Australia. Can't wait for you to hear him. And I'm still doing my art challenge, so I'm trying to keep up. I had a good day where I was able to crank out 3 drawings, so I'm a little bit ahead, but it's still the whole thing of getting the time to ink it and scan it and put it up there. But I've been keeping up with it, so each day I'm just drawing something related to Halloween, and even if it's some of my own crazy characters I've created that are Halloween themed, I'm putting them up there, in addition to some classic monsters that you will see up on my Instagram at InstantAlex70. You can look it up there. I've put it on the Artist Matters Facebook group also. So check them out. And keep up the good work. Those who are also doing Inktober. I'm part of that. Hashtag it. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Of course, you can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and so many more. Subscribe to the show. Tell a friend. Give us a 5-star review. We love it, especially this spectacular time of year. All right. Thanks a bunch, and I will see you next week for another Halloween-themed episode here on The Artist Matters. And you know what to do. No matter where you go, let that creativity flow.